Now we're going to multiply two binomial radical expressions. It involves some careful steps of multiplying, simplifying, and collecting like terms. We need some helpful ideas. Let's read our helpful hint. Remember that you can use the FOIL method to multiply any two binomials. This also applies to binomial radical expressions. Be careful to separate numbers outside the radical and numbers inside the radical when completing the multiplication. Let's follow that helpful hint and see if we can complete this problem. We're going to use our FOIL method and multiply the first terms, being sure that we keep separate the numbers outside the radical and the numbers inside the radical. 3 times 4 is 12, and the square root of 2 times the square root of 2 is the square root of 4. If we do the outside product next, we have 4 outside the radical, and inside the radical, the square root of 2 times the square root of 5 is the square root of 10. Now, as we do the next problem, we have to watch out for the minus sign. Negative times the square root of 5, you can call that minus 1 square roots of 5, times 3 square roots of 2. Minus 1 times 3 would be minus 3 outside the radical. The square root of 5 times the square root of 2 is the square root of 10. For the last term, we have negative times positive, so we get a negative. The square root of 5 times the square root of 5 is the square root of 25. Now, there's quite a bit of simplifying we can do. 12 times the square root of 4 is 12 times 2, or 24. 4 square roots of 10 added to minus 3 square roots of 10 would just give us 1 square root of 10. Minus the square root of 25 is just minus 5. So what we have here is an expression that can be simplified a little bit. Plus 24 and minus 5 is 19. So our final answer is 19 plus the square root of 10. You will find when you're doing problems like this, you have to be a little extra careful when you do the multiplication to keep separate the numbers outside the radical sign and the numbers inside the radical sign.